Alright, so this is the second video. We'll go ahead and continue. So for number 5, it says if a straight road falls 120 feet and 2,000 feet along the road, find the angle at which the road is inclined from the horizontal. So from the horizontal, find this angle. So this is a right angle, so I can use SOHCAHTOA. So this would be opposite over hypotenuse, so that's sine. So I'm going to say sine theta is equal to opposite, which is 120, over hypotenuse, 2,000. And so then to find the angle, remember, to find the angle, you're going to use sine inverse in your calculator. So type sine inverse of 120 over 2,000. So that should give you the answer. So I'm going to type in, make sure you're still in degree mode, sine inverse of 120 divided by 2,000. And so you get your theta, which is 3.44. And so, I mean, you could have technically been in radians, but I want you to answer it in degrees. So 3.44 degrees. All right, so moving on. So it says an isosceles trapezoid has a base 8 feet long and a corresponding base angles measuring 80 degrees each. If the legs are each 5 feet long, find the length of each diagonal of the trapezoid. So I know it's been a while since geometry, but if y'all remember, a trapezoid looks like this, and it's an isosceles trapezoid. So the trapezoid. It says the base is 8 feet long, so that's this guy right here. And it says that corresponding angles are 80 degrees. And it says the legs are 5 feet. And it says find the length of the trapezoid, excuse me, of the diagonal. So I'm going to cut this right here. See it? Do you see how you have side, angle, side? So you have side, angle, side. So that is law of cosines. So I'm trying to find this distance of x right here. So I'm going to write my formula. X squared equals the two other sides. So 8 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 each side. So 8 times 5. And then it's cosine of the inside angle, which is 80 degrees. I know you always freak out with law of cosines. Remember, it's not difficult. It's just the work's a little tedious. So I'm going to plug it in my calculator because I have everything on the right side. There's no missing variables. So 8 squared, plug it in just like you see it, plus 5 squared, minus 2 times 8 times 5, and then cosine of 80 degrees. So you're going to get a number, but remember, that's not your answer. You still have to take the square root. So second square root of my answer, second answer. And you're getting 8.67, and my answer's in feet. So I'm going to write it up here, 8.67 feet. All right. So that was number 6, not too bad. And if you guys look, it said the diagonals, find the length of each diagonal, but if you look here, because it's an isosceles trapezoid, if I cut it this way also, you would have 588. So it's the same triangle. So either way, that's what your diagonal is going to look like. Number 7 says one angle of a rhombus. Do you remember what a rhombus looks like? I always tell my kids it looks kind of like a tilty square. Like a square that just fell over. Tilty square, just like that. And it says one angle of the rhombus measures 102. So do you think this is going to be the acute or the obtuse? And you would all say obtuse, Miss Mornes. And then the shorter diagonal is 4 inches long. So see, you have two diagonals. You have this long one here, and then you have a short diagonal here. So the short diagonal, so I'm going to cut it kind of like this. So you have your rhombus. The short diagonal's here. See it? So that's 4 inches. How long is the side of the rhombus? So they're looking for these sides. Remember, it's a square, kind of like a tilty square. So I'm looking for this distance, one of the sides. So since it is a rhombus, this right here, this is 102 and this is 102. So if y'all remember, the insides of a rhombus have to equal not 180 but 360. So in order to figure out like what this angle is right here, this corner angle, I'm going to add 102. Can y'all see that? Oops. 102. That's 102. So that's 204 when you add those. And I'm going to subtract that because I know all the angles have to add up to 360. So 360 minus 204. Hit enter. So you get 156. And then I'm going to divide that by 2 to get the individual angle. So I have 78 degrees. So this angle right here is 78. This whole angle right here is 78 on my little triangle. Now this right here bisects it, right? So this is 102 because it's a tilty square. So you have two isosceles triangles. So 102 divided by 2 is 51 degrees. So this right here is going to be 51 degrees. So if you see here, I have an angle on an opposite side. That right there tells me law of sines. Because I'm trying to find x, one of the sides. So I have, what do I know? Sine of 78 degrees over 4 equals, opposite would be 51 degrees. So sine of 51 degrees over x. So that's all you have to write. So in your calculator, cross multiply. So 4 sine of 51 degrees. Enter is that crazy number. Make sure I'm still in degrees. Yep. And then divide, right, by sine of 78 degrees. So for my x value, I'm going to get 3.18. And this is inches. So 3.18 inches. All right, one more, and then, right, we're almost halfway done. One more will be done. So number 8 says, a real estate salesman wants to find the area of a triangular lot. So that's your key right there, it's a triangle. A surveyor friend takes the measurements for him. He finds that two sides are 52.1 and 21.3, and the angle between them is 42 degrees. What is the area of the lot? So that one's very similar to the other one, right? They give you two sides and the inside angle. So they want to find the area. So this is going to be area equals 1/2 one side, which is 52.1, another side, which is 21.3, and then I'm going to write the angle between them, so it's sine of 42 degrees. You just plug it in. 1/2 52.1 21.3 sine of 42 degrees. And then hit enter. So I get 371.27. So remember, units matter. So this is going to be meters squared. Awesome. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. If you want to try to work on this, we're going to finish this in class on Monday, and then after this, I'm going to answer any questions that you guys might have on your homework to get you guys ready for your test. But just remember that law of sines is due tomorrow, Friday, so make sure you turn in the slub. This is your warning. Don't turn it into me Monday saying you forgot. And then, and that one's an easier one. Law of cosines will be due Tuesday. And like I said, this I will work on it with you in class. If you want to work on it over the weekend, you can. Just remember, you will have about, I think there's about 8 to 10 problems on your test that are like word problems. So make sure you guys don't ignore the word problems. There's this one here where about navigational units. I think it's number 14. I haven't taught you all that yet, so you can go ahead and omit that one. We're just going to omit it. It's not on your test, so don't worry about it. So everybody go to number 14 on this worksheet, omit it. Don't get stressed out with all the homework. Like I said, I'll finish this, help you all finish this in class on Monday. If you guys have any questions, just email me. I'll be happy to email back. All right, y'all have a great weekend. You can use your homework on your assessment tomorrow, so no worries. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.